Hey guys, firstly I would like to apologize to the people who have been waiting for this video. I've been really busy with college and tests and homework and all that, and my midterms just got out of the way, so now I have time to make a video or two, or however many I can fit in before I have class today. But here are my two Elite Force 1911 tacticals. One is the original and the other one's the limited edition. And people wanted to know what the differences were and if one is better than the other or whatever it is that, you're looking for in these guns. But right off the bat, I can tell you I've looked at these guns pretty thoroughly. I took them apart and looked at the internals, and they're both basically the same gun. Both have the same parts on them. The only difference is this one has a paint job, obviously, and it has this golf ball like dimple effect on the hand grip, and the slide has these cutouts on it, as you can see, and it has a chrome outer barrel, and they are both pretty much the same gun. I couldn't see any differences. I'm sure someone else could find something else, but I couldn't really find much of a difference other than the obvious things. But yep, now we're gonna get into the shooting videos. So sit back and relax and do whatever you do while you watch videos, because we're gonna do some shooting. Alright, before I go ahead and do some shooting, I'm gonna load up some fresh CO2s in here so you can see that this is an accurate test. And I'm gonna
show you the same CO2. Okay. Two Crossman CO2s. Stop it. Okay. This one is for the regular Elite Force 1911. Go ahead and load that in there. And here's for the limited edition.
Those two are both loaded up with CO2. And here in my speed loader, I have some 0.25 gram Elite Force BBs. These are the
only BBs I ever run in any of my guns, not just 0.25s, but Elite Force. They are extremely good quality BBs, and I would highly recommend them to anybody because they're affordable and they perform really awesome. Okay, so there's for the limited editions for loaded. Oops.
And there we go. Both of them are loaded with the same BBs and the same CO2. Now let's go do some tests. We are around 40 feet away from a torso-sized piece of cardboard here at the end of my deck. You can see it. And first, we are going to be shooting the Elite Force 1911 TAC. So, I'm going to go ahead and load it up. And there we go. Now I'm going to go ahead and get the other target set up and we'll compare them. Here we are, the same distance away from the target. I went ahead and adjusted the camera a little bit. I don't know if I adjusted it too much, but here's the Elite Force 1911 TAC Limited with its magazine. Now here we go for this. Alright, so here we are with the two targets. I went ahead and marked them with where the BBs hit within. I marked from the outside, most outside BBs, and from the most up and down, from the highest and lowest hit, and I made a box to show you how big the group was. And I did the same over here with the regular one, except this one had a few flyers. So I made a box of the area where all the BBs hit, and then I made a box of where the majority hit. So as you can see, pretty much both the same size, but this one had an exception of two flyers. And all 14 shots hit, as you can see. I counted them up. And it's really not that much of a difference. This one is around 4.5 inches, and this one in the 4.5 by 6. So that one's 4.5 by 6. And this one 8 by 7 and 5 1/4 by 4 1/4. So roughly this one's a little bit smaller, or maybe about the same size but both are pretty much around the same accuracy. I can't imagine they'd be completely different. So now we're going to go ahead and do a cycle test and see which one we can get to cycle faster. So I'm going to go ahead and load them up with the same BBs again, and I'll be back. Alright, here we are with the Elite Force 1911 TAC, and I'm going to go ahead and see how fast I can get it to cycle. See how fast we can get this to cycle. Okay, so in my opinion, is this gun better than that gun? Absolutely not. But is that gun just as good as that gun? Absolutely. They are both wonderfully performing pistols, and anyone that owns an Elite Force 1911 will know what I'm talking about. The quality, the build quality on them is just awesome, and they shoot really smooth, and they are both they are great guns anyways. But as you can tell in the video, this gun does cycle a little bit faster when you pull the trigger once. The slide moves back faster than that one, but you really can't pull the trigger much faster with this one than you can on that one. I mean, yeah, it does cycle quicker per shot, but you can't really get more BBs downrange quicker. I do like the way this gun feels a lot more. The recoil is a lot more crisp than this one is. Let me get my hand out of the way. I don't know if because I've had this gun longer than this one, but in my opinion, this one felt a lot more crisp. They both had brand new CO2s in them, and they both performed pretty much the same. I mean, this one just had a few little flyers on it. I mean, that could have well been just as easily with this gun, but pretty much both the same grouping at 40 feet, and they pretty much both cycled the same when I was pulling the trigger as fast as I could. But this one does cycle a little bit quicker with this cutout, and you do feel a little bit more of a crisp recoil, which I do really like. Now, many of you may ask, do I recommend buying this gun? And I absolutely do recommend buying this gun, only if you want to. The only reason I got this one is because I really wanted to. I really wanted the limited edition of this because I'm absolutely in love with this. So yes, I would go ahead and pay your $140 for it, or whatever the price is. Definitely worth it in my opinion. For me, at least. For others, it may not be. Some people may not like the worn look. I do. I mean, it's pretty cool. I just like it for the fact that it's limited edition and there's a limited, run of them made, and it comes with this cool carry case. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching this. Please comment, like, and subscribe. More videos will be coming out. Expect maybe 1 to 3 videos per week. It really varies on how busy I am with college, but once winter break hits and my other breaks hit, I'll be able to upload quite a bit more. So thanks for watching, guys. I will catch you later.